How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today is another video where I have a little bit of a concerning topic to talk about. It's not looking good for my end, is it? Because this is the second one in like what, a week? Last week I did one talking about the server issues, and I'm really concerned again, and you guys may be surprised to hear this one from me, but RuneScape Mobile is absolutely a massive concern of mine at the moment. So we're going to talk about that in this video. Hopefully it doesn't go on too long of a massive rant, but we'll have to see what happens. You know, you guys probably know what I'm like at this point, but I really want to talk about this and get the discussion going, see what you guys reckon in the comments below, and we will see when it does come out what actually happens with the game. But I am very interested to see what you all think as well. So get down in the comments, make sure you do share your thoughts on this, because I'm very, very interested. I actually really am really interested to hear from all of you what you think about this. But anyway, if you enjoy the video, you know where the like button is, make sure to press it, and if you are new to the channel, then do subscribe, as there will be a lot more RuneScape non-ranty content coming as well in the future. But when stuff pops up like this, I do like to cover it too. But anyway, that's enough of 1 minute 10 wasted for you guys. Let's get going, shall we? While editing, I figured I'd better let you guys know this is one of those videos you can minimize if you want to. You don't have to watch the actual background video, it's just gameplay. Feel free to if you want. It's probably just going to be completely irrelevant though, so yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. But anyway, back to the video. Okay, so just to let you guys know right before we get started, this is a genuine concern of mine. It's not just something that I've thought up of that I could be like, oh yeah, clickbait that, even though, let's be honest, the title's probably going to be a bit clickbait, but I just like to be honest. Anyway, but yeah, it's a genuine concern of mine. So as you guys know, I made a video yesterday saying that RuneScape Mobile is going to be fully released on Android and iOS. I believe it was the 17th of June that we said, but this isn't a confirmed fully like absolute date. But it is definitely coming this year in the summer. RuneScape themselves have put on their YouTube channel, or JGEX have put it on the YouTube channel announcing it. They've sent emails to everybody announcing it, and both apps are now on the App Store and the Play Store. So you can go and you can pre-register for those if you haven't got them already. If you have got them now, then you are already registered. You can still play it, but anyone who doesn't have it can't now go and sign up to the Android one, for example. It's all just pre-register. Now they're releasing this in summer, they've told us. Apple had the date on their page that said the 17th of June, so that's where that's come from. However, the issue that I'm concerned about is the last video I made talking about the servers is one of the big concerns that I do have. There's a couple of things that I wanted to really talk about in this video, but that is probably going to be the first one. The server issues really do need to be fixed before this happens. The amount of players on at the moment is so good. Like, honestly, don't get me wrong, this is a good thing. It's so nice to see so many people playing in the evenings. It is absolutely crazy. Now, I know a lot of you people that aren't in the EU from my last video have been saying that you don't really struggle with this delay that the servers get, but I am telling you now, at peak times in the EU regions, all worlds above 300 players have a server delay. It is so stressful, it is not fun, but the issue that we're going to have is JGEX know, and they're fully expecting it, and they know it's going to happen. When mobile launches, the player count is going to jump. It is going to jump, it will happen, I guarantee it, and it's going to be a great thing. Having more players in the game is going to be great. The concern that I have is, what are we going to do with the servers? The servers are going to be so full that every single world is going to be a delay. Yesterday, I was playing on the French servers just so that I could do some PVM without having the massive delay, because it really does make a difference when you're used to having like absolutely no delay whatsoever, and then suddenly it goes to always having an input delay. It really does change the timings that you've learned at places, things like Rakta and Telos. It can really screw you up. It's not a fun thing to deal with. So I switched to the French servers and it works fine. There was only like 150 people on there. However, that's not really a solution, because if I'm making videos, you guys don't want to see everything in French. Like, you just don't. So I'm very concerned about the stability of the servers. I don't know whether they have something planned to maybe update or somehow stabilize them when they launch mobile, or whether mobile doesn't cause as much as a stress on the servers, maybe. But either way, there's going to be so many people playing that the worlds are going to be jam-packed. There was worlds that were nearly at 500 players each last night, and it was just crazy. So as good as it is to see so many people joining, and as excited as I am to see loads of new players coming in and trying the game out, like, that is going to be so damn good. I'm so excited for it. But I'm also concerned that once it gets to peak time in the evenings, these servers are going to be pretty damn terrible, and the delay is going to be even worse, and there's going to be nowhere to go, because eventually everyone's going to jump to the French servers just for one night, and even that's going to be the same. So hopefully something does get sorted out about this. Hopefully they know this is coming and they know about the issues. I highly doubt that JGX don't know the strain that their servers get put under every time they have loads of people on those worlds. But talking about server issues, that's my personal issue with it, as in like that affects me directly. But a big thing as well is if all these new people join and notice how unstable servers are, and they're clicking, they're disconnecting, and they got delay when they click. Like if you had a 2-second, 3-second delay when you joined a new game and you clicked somewhere and nothing moved, you would be fed up and you'd leave. I've made quite a lot of RuneScape mobile content in the past, trying to get attention on the game through other people as well, and I've had plenty of videos go pretty big, to be fair, like 30,000, 40,000 views on these videos to get people to try out the game. And in those videos, people have commented saying the game's unresponsive, I don't like the way the tick system works, I don't like that when I click it takes time for it to move, where's the joystick, all this sort of stuff. As you can expect, people are expecting like a fast, responsive game when they are trying this out, and these people have stopped playing because they've said, hey, yeah, it wasn't for me because of the delay, and it wasn't for me because, you know, it just didn't seem smooth, it was clunky. That's the experience that these new people are going to get if these servers are really delayed. Like, it is not good if on that point whatsoever. So hopefully that gets sorted out. Now, the next issue that I have, which is more specific to RuneScape Mobile itself, is it doesn't seem ready. Now, there's a couple of months until this release, assuming that that's the date that they actually are going for. There's what, a month and a half to 2 months for them to get all these fixes in. But I can tell you right now, and you'll be seeing this on screen as I am talking about it right now, the app has so many issues in it that it just doesn't seem ready for a full launch. You can see here that my bank literally loads almost none of the icons. There's no numbers on a lot of the icons. Some of the stuff is just empty spaces. You may think you just don't have anything in the bank there, but I can tell you now, if I withdraw from that slot, it fills my inventory with invisible items. Imagine if you're a player that's just picked something up off the floor and your inventory doesn't show it, it's just invisible on there, but it's technically still your inventory, you just don't know it's there. People are going to be so confused, they're going to get stressed out, they're going to notice that the game's just not ready to be done. It doesn't look good, does it? And guys, this is just one issue that RuneScape Mobile has at the moment. It crashes way too much. The FPS in certain places is absolutely ridiculous. Trying to do PVM and stuff is possible, but the UI could really have some adjustments to it. Now, I'm not a game developer. I don't understand how all this stuff is coded. I don't understand a lot of stuff, but there seems to be a lot of stuff about mobile that really should be fixed before this happens. Now, like I said, there's 2 months to do this. If they have it already done, maybe they've unlisted it off the Play Store for a reason. The fixes are all there, they've figured them out, they've got them ready to push, but they just haven't done it yet. And maybe when the full game is released, there's going to be a big update and everyone's problems are going to be fixed. But how realistic does that sound? I actually am sounding so ranty today, but this is a genuine concern. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm genuinely concerned about this. If they push a game out that really isn't finished, it isn't polished, people are trying this out, people are going to come to mobile. I guarantee you, people are going to come to mobile to play exclusively on mobile, because mobile platform is huge. They could get so many players off this, is unbelievable. If they advertise this, if they push it, if they make sure that it goes to the right places, this game could blow up like so fast. But if they don't have an experience when people join where they're happy with it and they can see the issues and the game's crashing every 2 seconds and they can't get in, it's not gonna last. So personally, I was hoping to see big updates into RuneScape Mobile before they announced a full release. I've always been excited to hear about them saying, yep, full release is coming, all you guys on iOS can now play properly, all these people can join the game and try it out. I've always been excited about that. I've made loads of RuneScape 3 mobile content, and I actually really enjoy the app. I just wish it had a few fixes to it, and I've made videos talking about that as well. And honestly, most of the stuff I've listed in the past has never really been touched, it's never been changed, it's not been fixed. There's so many things that just should be fixed by now. It's been a long time since a lot of these issues have been brought to light from not just me, obviously my channel's small, but from like a lot of people, players reporting feedback, giving ideas and all this sort of stuff. It's just none of it's been changed. There's been some updates, obviously the UI changed, that was an improvement, but it still had stuff like the buff bar overlapping with boss health bars and your buff bar overlapping with the debuff bar in it. You just couldn't see anything. Your health was hiding stuff, and it's just of course this app is great for AFK skilling. It really is. You can go on, you can do skilling, you can do money making, I've done series of bossing, and you can do it. It's stressful. It's not efficient. It doesn't feel ready. But if they're trying to sell this game as a fully fledged mobile available option, then it's just not going to last. If they're releasing it for the current PC players to be able to log on in their spare time and just do a little bit of woodcutting or something here and there when they, when they want to, then happy days. You guys have, this will do. What they've got is absolutely fine. You can jump on there, you can do your archaeology, you can AFK skill here and there. But if they want to push this game out to people who want to play a fully mobile version of this game and just stick to mobile, then I feel like it's just going to be a bit of a disaster if these things aren't addressed. Now, I know that you guys watching may think, hey, I play mobile and I don't have this issue with the icons. That's just because you loaded in too soon or this and that. It depends on your device. So I have 2 phones at the moment because I recently upgraded. My old one was a Razer Phone 2. Played this game absolutely beautifully. It ran smooth as hell. Frames were always at like 60 FPS constantly, never dropped, and I never had issues with crashing at banks. I never had issues with icons loading, all that sort of stuff. But new phone, which is the Samsung S20, which is, I would say, probably a more common phone than the Razer Phone 2. This is where all the issues are, and I know that loads of other people have not just took this from my experience. I have loads of people telling me that their phone crashes all the time. Mobile app never seems stable, the icons aren't loading, and no matter how long you wait at the login screen for that thing to load and say that the cache is loading or loading inventory icons like preloading or whatever it says, if you let that go to 100% and then wait even longer, it still does the same thing. So basically, to pull myself away from this rant, because I feel like I'm just going on a massive like freaking off over here talking about just everything that comes to mind at once, my main focus on this is the issues where mobile doesn't seem ready for release. I'm concerned what new players are going to think when they join the game. Are we going to miss out on having so many people join and then just decide, you know what, this isn't worth it, let's just leave? And then are we also going to sort of ruin the experience for the people who are playing now, because the servers are going to get flooded by new players, which is great. Like, holy hell, I wish I could see every world with 1,000 plus players on it and still run absolutely fine. If that was an option, then hell yes. But again, I said this in the last video, I don't know how servers work properly. I've had people explain stuff in there saying that to make it work, they would either have to throw a shit ton of money at it or do a full rewrite of all the code that's for the game and stuff. So it's not the easiest task to do by the sound of it. And obviously investing money isn't an option all the time. It depends on what the investor's focus is. But I feel like they really need to take a step back, have a look, make sure that all this stuff is ready first, and then take the launch. I don't think this is going to happen. I really think that what's going to happen, and I'm really concerned, I genuinely hope that I'm wrong, but I feel like mobile is going to launch. So many people are going to join the game. We're going to have a certain period of time where loads and loads of people are playing. People are going to have terrible lag for absolutely probably weeks, maybe months. New players are going to start dying off because they're just going to give up on the game. It's too laggy, the app doesn't work right, and then things might return back to how they are now. Again, I really hope this doesn't happen. This isn't me hoping for the worst. I am hoping for the best. I hope that when they launch mobile, it is a brand new sort of fixed app and it just works absolutely great. I hope that the servers somehow get some sort of love in somewhere. I don't know, but they need some sort of love in. They need dusting out. They need sorting. I don't know what you do, but they need someone to go over there, open the door, give it a good blowout of all the dust. And we need to be able to hold more than 300 people, because it's going to have more than 300 people. I said in the last video I expect this game to have more players than old school RuneScape in a few years, and I still think that that's possible, but if the servers don't change, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to end the video because I've been ranting for so damn long. You guys must be thinking, this guy literally won't shut up. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to go down to the comment section and I'm going to have a read through all of your thoughts. So do get down there. Do let me know what you think. Do you agree? Is there anything you're concerned about? Do you think I'm being well over dramatic? If you do, just literally say dramatic. Like, that's absolutely fine. You guys don't have to agree. I'm absolutely fine with people disagreeing. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you are new to the channel and you agreed with any of my points and you want to check out some other content, have a look, do subscribe as well. There's a lot of other stuff that's not this negative that does come out more often than this. But as always, I really appreciate you all watching. So thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to my current channel members. We currently have Chax, Andy V, Sam, and Maka. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. If anyone else is interested in this, there's a join button, buy the sub button, give that a click, and you can see what perks you do get while you do support the channel as well.